NVIDIA says the U.S. has put export restrictions on its H20 AI chips. Google is retiring country-specific domains for search. And someone hacked Silicon Valley crosswalks to spoof Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. It's Wednesday, April 16th, and this is your Morning Tech News Roundup from Engadget. According to an SEC filing from NVIDIA, the U.S. government now requires companies to obtain a license to export H20 integrated circuits and any other products that achieve the same performance benchmarks. The filing states that the license requirement addresses the risk that the covered products may be used in or diverted to a supercomputer in China. Mainland China is not the only place targeted by this license. NVIDIA will also require permission to sell the H20 to the territories of Hong Kong and Macau, as well as to nations with the D5 designation as U.S. arms embargo countries. The H20 chips are currently the most advanced chips that can be sold to select international markets under present laws, and they are powerful enough to be used for artificial intelligence applications. NVIDIA has wanted the ability to retain Chinese customers for these products, and last week, it seemed like the company may have gotten a reprieve on new restrictions. However, it appears that the new license requirement will be in effect for the indefinite future. NVIDIA said in the SEC filing that it now expects to report about $5.5 billion in charges related to inventory, purchase commitments, and related reserves associated with the H20 circuits and the results for its current fiscal quarter. Google announced that it will no longer be using country code top-level domains for searches. Instead, all search services will happen on the google.com URL, and local results will be delivered automatically. For example, that means users in the UK will no longer see google.co.uk in their browser's address bar. Google URLs with those country-specific domain endings will now redirect to the main google.com address. Google started using location information to automatically provide search results based on geography in 2017. With that change, it didn't matter whether you entered a query into a local country code URL or into google.com. You'd always see the results version for the place you were physically located. The announcement this week seems to take that initial action to its conclusion by sunsetting those CCTLDs. Google said it's important to note that while this update will change what people see in their browser address bar, it will not affect the way search works, nor will it change how we handle obligations under national laws. Whether in ancient Greek parodies, Shakespeare's subtle jabs at the haughty upper class, or Jon Stewart's takedowns of the latest Washington absurdities, humor can be a razor-edged weapon that shapes public opinion. Now, last weekend, we were reminded again of comedy's ability to strike at the rich and powerful when someone hacked Silicon Valley crosswalks to play synthetic voice impersonations of Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. The voice impersonating Elon Musk, the Trump ally and federal government dismantler, said, "Hi, this is Elon Musk. Welcome to Palo Alto, the home of Tesla engineering. You know, they say money can't buy happiness. And, yeah, okay, I guess that's true. God knows I've tried. But it can buy a Cybertruck, and that's pretty sick, right? Right? I'm so alone." Over another crosswalk speaker, the synthetic voice of Meta's CEO said, "Hi, this is Mark Zuckerberg. It's normal to feel uncomfortable or even violated as we forcefully insert AI into every facet of your conscious experience. And I just want to assure you, you don't need to worry, because there's absolutely nothing you can do to stop it. Anyway, see ya." Another crosswalk speaker emitted, "Hi, this is Elon Musk, and I'd like to personally welcome you to Palo Alto. People keep saying cancer is bad, But have you tried being a Cancer? It's f***ing awesome. Another voice said, "Hey, it's Zuck here. I just wanted to tell you how very proud I am of everything we've been building together. From undermining democracy to cooking our grandparents' brains with AI slop to making the world less safe for trans people. Nobody does it better than us. And I think that's pretty neat. Zuck out." Finally, a Palo Alto speaker conducted some armchair psychology on the Tesla CEO. "Hi, I'm Elon. Can we be friends? Will you be my friend? I'll give you a Cybertruck, I promise." Okay, look, you don't know the level of depravity I would stoop to just for a crumb of approval. I mean, let's be real. It's not like I had any moral convictions to begin with, right? Videos taken at various crosswalks have accumulated over 100,000 likes on TikTok and nearly 400,000 views on X, ironically. Palo Alto Online reported via TechCrunch that they could be heard in downtown intersections in Redwood City, Menlo Park, and Palo Alto, but had been removed by Saturday. Thanks for listening. There's more to these stories and more tech news at Engadget.com. This episode featured journalism from Anna Washenko and Will Shanklin, and was voiced and produced from the sound studios of Spoken Layer. Enjoy your day, and I'll be back tomorrow with more tech news from Engadget.